All right, welcome back to Strum It. In this week's Strum It video, I'm going to show you how to play along with the Beatles classic, Yesterday. Now, Yesterday has been covered probably more than any other Beatles song. It's a classic, it sounds great, and today I'm going to teach you how to strum along with it. So first off, we're going to take a look at the chords that make up the intro. The first chord is F major. Now, there are a couple of different ways to play this. One is the traditional way where you have the bar across the first two strings, second fret on the third string, third fret on the fourth string, just strum those strings and you're good. That's how I'm going to play it in this video. However, for a lot of beginners, that's a little bit difficult to do. So the alternate way to play F is to play the first fret on the second string, second finger on the third string, second fret, fourth finger, your pinky, on the fourth string, and then your third finger on the fifth string, third fret. And the reason for that is it gives you a nice F sounding chord, but you don't have to struggle with that bar. Now, you will want to practice it with that bar to get that sound eventually, but if you're new to it, just try this alternate version. It's a nice full sounding chord and will still work in the song. All right, now that we've got that established, after the F chord, which is just strummed 2 times, we move on to G major. So G major, of course, is like this. And with G major, you have your third finger on the first string, third fret last string, fifth string, second fret. All right, you strum that one 2 times. Next up is B flat major. So B flat major, index finger on the first string, first fret. Everything else goes on fret 3. And you strum just those 4 strings. Now there is a bar chord version of that, so if you know that, that's the one I'd recommend using. But if you're a relative beginner, let's go with that one. Now if that's a chord you haven't come across before, I suggest you check out the Missing Method for Guitars, Guitar Chord Master, Book 1, Basic Chords. It includes the chords that we're going over today. It includes that B flat chord, so you will learn all the chords that you need in order to play this and thousands, maybe even millions of other songs. All right, so now that we've got the chords of the intro, I'm going to go through the whole intro all together. So we have F twice, G twice, B flat twice, back to F. So next up we have the verse. Now the verse starts off with that same F chord 4 times. Then we switch to E minor. That's 2 times. Now if you don't know that E minor chord, it's a pretty basic one, pretty easy to do. Just cover the frets fret 2 on strings 4 and 5. You got E minor. All right, next up is A7. This is the chord that I say all my students seem to forget no matter how many times they play it. I think part of it is it's fairly easy. You just have the second string, second fret, and fourth string, second fret. And there you have it. And the other part is I don't think they get to see it quite as often as some of the other chords. But in this song, strum that 2 times. Then you move on to D minor. So D minor, first finger on the first fret of the first string. Third fret, third finger, second string. And then second fret, third string. Strum 4. And this time you strum 4 times. 2, 3, 4. The next one is a chord you don't come across quite as often. It's called B flat major 7th. So to get that, we'll have our index finger playing on the 5th string, first fret. Then we have the third finger coming up to the 3rd fret of string 4, the second finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then the pinky finger is on string 2 at the 3rd fret. So there should be a picture of it up on the screen. And you strum all that together. It's a really beautiful sounding chord. I always love major 7th chords. You don't want to hit the thinnest string or the thickest string though. You want to just play those strings together. That chord only happens for 2 beats. Strum it twice, move on to the next one, which is C7. So C7 looks like this. I say get a C chord first, 1, 2, 3, and then take your pinky finger, put it on string 3, fret 3, and you have C7. All right, after that we go back to F, but this time only 3 strums. 1 strum on E minor, and then we switch back to that D minor. 2 strums. G7. If you'd like, you could play just a regular G major chord there. The G7, of course, index finger on the 1st string, 1st fret. And the other 2 notes are just like on the G major chord, 2nd fret of the 5th string, 3rd fret of string 6. All right, after you do that, you do B flat twice, and then F twice. All right, so I'm going to strum through the entire verse so you can hear what it sounds like. In the actual song, they play this twice. I'm just going to do it once for demonstration. So let's start with that F chord. And again, that's repeated. Okay, let's go to the final part of this song, which of course is the chorus. And that chorus starts with the E minor twice, goes to A7 twice. Then the next measure is fairly unique. You have to change chords on every single beat. So 1 measure, 4 chords. First chord is D minor. The next chord is C. The next chord is that B flat again. And then finally A minor. And then of course it moves on. So then after that measure of 4 chords, we do a C7 for 4 strums and an F for 4 strums. And all of that is repeated, and then you have the whole chorus. So I'm going to play through the entire chorus so you can hear what that sounds like. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and E minor. All right, then after that, of course, it goes back to the verse. All right, so that's essentially how you play Yesterday by the Beatles. So go ahead, work on that, come up with your own cover version. And then, of course, if you need to work on some of these chords, don't forget about Guitar Chord Master 1 from The Missing Method for Guitar. You can find that at themissingmethod.com. I'll see you in the next video.